Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cologne podcast. I'm Myke.
And I'm Ryan.
And we're just two best friends giving our uneducated opinion on the world of fragrance.
That's right. And if you're joining us, this is our Tuesday twofer. This is our
Tuesday two-play.
Oh, yeah. Am I saying twofer? Is it two-play?
Yeah, Tuesday two-play.
Sorry, I messed up Mike's creation.
It's fine. Today, again, we're looking at Versace Eros Flame.
Ooh.
After coming off the heels of that sweet and minty and slightly pickly because of my cupboard, Versace Eros, now we're getting into the flanker, Versace Eros Flame.
Okay, I'm ready.
Well, M. McDonald from Fragrantica, M. McDonald 36, so there's 35 other M. McDonalds.
Good Lord.
Wait a second, is this Michael McDonald's Fragrantica profile?
We finally cracked it.
Mr. McDonald, I'm such a huge fan. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore, Ryan. Things will never be the same again. Okay, Mr. McDonald says, this is absolutely pathetic.
Oh, my God.
Yes, an absolutely pathetic release and an embarrassment to the Eros name.
Wow.
This brings nothing new to the table that Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Lucky and Azzaro Wanted haven't already brought.
Jesus Christ, after what we just smelled with the original...
Michael, I'm shocked.
Dude, he just came out just sucker punching people.
That is. He's like, I know you loved my hit, Yamo Be There, but I'm a Yamo bust these nuts.
Oh, Lord. Well, before we get into that, first we need to get into our one nap stand review of Versace's Eros.
Hit it, Todd. Yeah. One night stand review. Well, Ryan, after pressing stop, eating a delicious mound of food, tucking ourselves in for a quick little nap just to wake up to smell the dry down of Versace Eros, what do you think?
Okay, this is going to be a little contradicting of itself a little bit, okay?
It goes right in line with what I know about you.
First off, the opening from earlier was straight up trash to me. And I don't know, again, if that's the decant from Scentbird because, it was 2 or 3 years old. Maybe it had a leak, we don't know. Or it just had a shitty opening. But the dry down is better, but it's still not something that I would prefer. And funny enough, prior to hitting record on this, me and Mike I'm going, is this Azzaro's Wanted by Night? Is this a spice bomb kind of
Well,
feel?
because you were saying it had a little spicy into it.
Yeah, it's like a little spicy.
It's still on the skin, so we can smell it right now.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I could almost get the spice bomb kind of vibe to it. It is a little on the spicier side, I guess. It's not a bad fragrance.
It's not bad, no.
And at some point, we have to appreciate the fact that it may be generic now, but when it came out, when was it, 2012?
Yeah, it's almost 10 years ago.
I mean, who knows? It could have been the one going, hey, check this out. Something new for you.
Yeah.
It's just, now it's overplayed because the hype and it was a great fragrance when it came out. But now, 9 years later, it's got some wear and got some play.
Yeah, so if you like running a copy machine all day and want to be safe for that environment, this is it.
Nah, I don't think it's I don't think it's like that. That's Ralph's Club.
That one's like, you want to be safe in your own home, then put on Ralph's Club because you don't want nobody else to smell it.
Again, Ryan, I think we're getting a little too biased of expecting something extremely new and significant. We got to be careful.
Hey, but that is the beauty and the ugliness of fragrances is that people are going to have their opinion. Mm-hmm. And mine is that Ralph's Club is garbage can material.
It's Monday, Wednesday trash pickup for Ryan. Okay. Well, as far as it goes, we've had a few hours to live with the fragrance, and it's not bad, but I can kind of see how, worn a lot, it can definitely get overplayed.
Yeah, I agree. There you go. There's our one nap stand review.
Yes, just a tiny little nap. Not all night, but enough to give you a good wear of the fragrance.
Yeah.
Well, now let's wear Versace Eros Flame.
Let's do it. You started off this time because I did it the last time.
Okay. I definitely like this more. It's a little citrusy, a little spicy.
Yeah, I think night and day compared to what we just smelled a little bit ago. Yeah, this opening is far better to me.
It's almost like a lemon cinnamon combo. It's nice. Man, I like it.
I do too, actually. I didn't think I was going to. Freaking Ronald McDonald had me scared for a minute, man.
Ronald McDonald. No, this is Michael McDonald.
I do like that opening.
I do too.
I do. I love that.
Man, that's good.
I will say, though, it does not come off. You know what's kind of funny is that this is called Eros Flame, right?
Yeah.
The other one kind of has a little bit of the original Eros has kind of a little spiciness to the bottom.
Yeah.
This doesn't match with that name to me, but it does smell good.
I know already from having this citrusy top note that that's going to die down pretty quick, and that's a bummer because this is good.
Seriously, it smells good.
On our little break, I did a little bit of research on our buddy Eros.
Oh, God.
Do you know the story?
No.
Okay, well, he's pretty much Cupid.
Oh, okay.
So he has his little bow and arrow. His mom's Aphrodite. She sends him out, hey, go make these people fall in love. He's the god of carnal love, physical love.
Okay.
Carnal knowledge.
Okay.
So then that had me questioning Eros Flame.
Okay.
You could go either way. I don't know if Eros Flame is like his flame, you know what I mean? Like his love, which would be Psyche.
Okay.
He fell in love with Psyche, or if it's like, does he have flaming arrows? I don't know. Arrows, flaming.
Yeah.
Who knows what they're going with? But apparently this is the way it was marketed.
Okay. I'm ready.
The concept is based on an interpretation of passionate love. It's marketed as a fragrance for a strong, passionate, self-confident man who is deeply in touch with his emotions.
Man, look at the research on Brad over here, man.
Hey. But I think the story's funny enough. Apparently his mom's Aphrodite, which is like the god of beauty, goddess of beauty, sorry. And this is how the story goes. People were abandoning Aphrodite's temples from worshiping her because a human was born named Psyche, whose beauty rivaled that of Aphrodite, and people were leaving her temples to go worship this human.
Oh.
And so Aphrodite tells Eros, hey, go find this shoot her with your arrow, make her fall in love with the most miserable human being on earth. So Eros scoots down to see her, but falls in love with her himself.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Snow White. Is it Snow White or Sleeping Beauty? Which one is like the mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all sort of a story?
That is Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, there you go.
Wait, what happens to Snow White?
I don't know. This is not a Disney podcast, so...
Well, now I gotta know. I gotta know, though.
All right, break it out. I want to say it's Snow White.
You might be right. The magic mirror is a mystical object that is featured in the story of Snow White.
Oh, I knew it. Whew, I was worried for a minute. This reminds me of a fragrance we've smelled.
It's starting to dry down to something. I don't know what, though.
It does remind me of 1 Million Lucky. Now, we haven't done that episode, but remember you were returning something in Ulta that one day, and I walk up with a sample card. And I have you smell it, and I go, what do you think of this? And you go, ooh, I like that. What is that? I say, it's 1 Million Lucky.
He said it just like that in my ear from behind me.
Yeah. I leaned over on my tippy toes because Ryan's a little bit taller than me. On my tippy toes, and I go, it's 1 million. Lucky.
While the lady's checking me out.
And she's like, oh, that's normal.
And by the lady checking me out, I mean like literally physically giving me my purchase.
At the register.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't going,
No, not even.
I really do like this fragrance.
I'm not caring for the dry down. Oh, God. There must be something these two are sharing because it gets dingy to me. And let me see. I got to see.
I don't smell the dinginess. Here's what you're going to say. I think it's geranium.
If it's in there, I know it's got to be that because every time I smell something with geranium in it, I'm like, this shit sucks. Dude,
when's the last time you were outside sniffing geraniums, Ryan? You even know
this is Texas. There's geraniums everywhere.
That's okay.
Not true.
That's avoiding the question.
I'm just saying, I don't know notes, obviously. I'm just saying, but every time something generally has geranium in it, it dries down to something dingy to me. I'm not trying to be a connoisseur over here. I'm not a know-it-all. I'm just saying they all seem to have one thing in common, and it's geranium.
I don't know, Ryan. It's sweet, it's citrusy, it's spicy. It's calming down really fast, though. That's the only problem. I like the combo, but I can tell you this is not one that's going to be blasting.
Ugh, man, it's dry. The opening was absolutely great, but it is drying down to something I do not like.
I disagree. I like it.
Geranium, told you. I can't
Just
do it.
because they both have it in it doesn't mean that's what you're smelling that you don't like.
Every time that it has a dingy punch to it, it's geranium. I'm telling you. I'm going to find a fucking geranium somewhere and have it brought to the studio. I'll guarantee it's going to smell like a fucking attic closet or something that's wet.
Like attic closet.
That's wet.
Yeah.
Just a damp corner of a fucking room up in the attic.
I'm pretty sure the attic is just one giant closet, Ryan.
Well, I'm talking about the little room inside of the room, okay?
Yeah, Harry Potter's bedroom is that what this is?
It's freaking, this thing is going off the charts, though. It's trending harder than the original Eros.
Yeah. I can see why. I do prefer this one over that one.
The opening of it, absolutely. But I like the dry down the first one, even though it's still got a little bit of that dinginess to it.
I don't know. I am not getting dingy.
Ugh.
Okay. Well, who's wearing it, Ryan?
I don't know. Who do you think wears this?
Give me a second. I want to formulate something. Smells a little younger.
Definitely.
Here's what I think.
Okay.
You're going to laugh at me, but here's what I think.
Go ahead.
He wakes up. He rolls over and sets his feet down on his carpet on the side of the bed.
Is it shag carpet or just Berber?
No, if he's wearing this, I'd say it's hardwood floors.
Okay.
Did I say carpet earlier?
You said carpet.
Okay, well, he's got like a throw rug underneath his bed. So he's got hardwood floors.
Okay.
He gets up, yawning, throws on his clothes.
Okay.
He's wearing blue jeans.
All right.
And some t-shirt that's created out of a meme. He throws on his backpack, and his mom goes,
"Hey, breakfast is ready, dear."
Before he rushes off to the school bus as a young 14-year-old man.
Yeah, it's kind of young.
It feels young. It feels like something that it's nice. It's really nice, but it feels high school to me.
Yeah, and I think what you're trying to go with is, I'm trying to articulate this the right way.
Yeah.
It's a good smell, but it's, in a sense, it's like something that...
A little on the immature side.
Yeah, like a grown person. And sorry to any grown folks over the age of 50 wearing this. But I just feel like anybody wearing this that's over 30 is kind of...
There are better options for you in that age range. But I would say this. This is definitely sophomore to senior year high school, first 6 weeks of school.
Yeah.
That's what this kind of smells like to me.
You got a girlfriend or
maybe
sleeve.
If not... You're going to get one. Not old enough to order one of those, Ryan. If not, you're going to get one wearing this because it smells good. Let's let Ryan recuperate. He's having a hard time breathing. Take your time.
God. I need to fix this fucking chair.
Dude.
This thing needs a fucking 5-gallon drum of fucking WD-40.
It does. Ryan found this deal on it's Armani site, right?
Yes.
He found this deal on the Armani site. And so rather than buying a new chair, he's been buying Acqua di Gio at discounts.
For anybody that wants this information, Armani's website, you can get Giorgio Armani, you can get the Profumos, whatever, the original Eau de Toilette, which is what I got. They do 40% off right now with the promo code EARLY VIP, that's capital E, ARLY, and then all caps on the last bit of it, VIP. 40% off. Tax, title, and license getting shipped to my house. 100 ml, 60 something, like $61.
Wow.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, that is a good deal. Well, there you go.
Probably should have invested in this chair, though.
You should have. I've been bitching about that chair for how long, Ryan?
Since the very first episode.
Yeah, well, even long before that. Because Ryan's had this chair for years, by the way. He got it for like $40 from somebody we knew. And he's been bitching about it. I've been bitching about it. It's a terrible chair.
It is. And what's even worse is that it's comically undersized for me.
It is. And you were having back issues.
Yeah.
And a couple birthdays ago, I remember giving you $100 to go towards a new chair. There's no telling what you spent it on, but not a new chair. And I said... You're like, I've been saving up. I've been looking at these. You're going to get the Serta iCloud 90,000 or whatever.
It's the Serta
iComfort.
i5000 comfort chair or something like that.
Yeah, you were saving up for it. You just needed $100 to tip you over. And I mowed lawns all summer trying to raise up to get you $100.
Oh, God.
And there's no telling. He probably went to Magic China, blew it all on sesame chicken, lo mein noodles.
But you would also agree that if that's what I blew it on, that would be money well spent.
Yeah, equally make my heart happy to see you just covered in crab rangoon crumbs everywhere.
Oh,
okay,
Lord.
Skip it.
Sample it.
Buy it.
What are you going to do, Mike?
For me, it's nice, but it's going to be a skip.
Yeah, it's worse on the dry down to me than the other one. It's definitely a skip for me.
I like the combo. I would almost say we really need to check out 1 Million Lucky.
Let's do it.
Because I would almost say that this and that smell very similar, and I bet you'd probably get better longevity out of the 1 Million Lucky.
Maybe so. Let's do it. Let's do an episode of that in the future.
Okay.
There you go. It's on the books. Y'all heard it here first.
What are you going to do?
Man, it's a skip, man. The opening, though, was really nice.
This is good for somebody younger, probably. I mean, honestly, you could probably get away with it up to about 25. Once you hit 25, there are better options. I'm not saying you couldn't wear it older, but at 25, getting into something more mature is going to get you a lot further down the road, especially if you're looking to be the god of carnal knowledge, like Eros over here.
I would almost say too, and maybe this is some biasy for me, but like scents like this, I feel like fit a younger gentleman that's like in really good shape. Me, no fucking way. If I put this on, I'm like the god of carnal.
You're like Buddha.
Yeah. Carnal hunger or whatever.
Carnal self-knowledge.
Yeah.
Well, on the card, I mean, still now smelling it. On the card, it smells really good. Even more citrusy. I'd lather up my clothes with this stuff.
The opening of it smells amazing. But that dry down, hell no.
It's a no-go for Ryan, but I like it. I'm still going to say it. Some people out there, you're going to love this. If you can get, maybe there's an EDP concentration that's a little bit stronger now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Never really leaned hard into the Versace line.
Yeah.
So I would need to check and see. But this could be out there for somebody. You could like it. If you could get some performance out of this, you're a younger cat, I think you'll be the god of carnal knowledge out there.
Hey, I'm just going to throw this out there. M. McDonald 36, he spoke the gospel today.
Well, I wouldn't expect anything less from Mr. McDonald. I've known too many of them. He's had a farm. He's going to be there. He cooks hamburgers for millions every year.
They're all contributing to something, aren't they?
They're hardworking. No doubt about it.
Okay, if you like today's episode and you want to hear more of me and Mike just giving our best, the best we can do every day.
Yeah.
Then hit us up at buymeacoffee.com/Cologne podcast. Anything you donate in there goes right back into hosting the show or buying little samples for us to be able to smell here on the podcast.
Yep. Do that. We'll love you greatly.
We sure will. And for everybody that has already donated, thank you so much for creating this journey with us.
Well, you know what I'm excited about next episode, Ryan?
What are you excited about?
This is a Creed fragrance I think you're really going to enjoy.
Oh, boy.
Millésime Impérial, one of their popular fragrances.
Really?
Yeah, it's got some love, and I can see why. And you're going to see why next episode. If you stick around, we're going to be spending hump day with you, humping on some Millésime Impérial.
All right, until Wednesday,
spray it up, y'all.